I let my toxic sister move in after her divorce, then discovered she'd been poisoning my marriage from day one. Vera showed up at midnight with 2 suitcases and mascara streaks down her cheeks. Her husband had cleaned out their accounts and disappeared with his secretary. She had nowhere else to go. Just until I get back on my feet, she promised, collapsing onto our couch. My husband Dimitri wasn't thrilled, but we had the spare room. Vera was family. Growing up, she'd always been the dramatic one, the sister who needed rescuing from her own poor choices. The first week seemed fine. She helped with cooking, played with our kids, and seemed genuinely grateful. She'd tear up thanking us for taking her in when everyone else had turned their backs. Our house felt warmer with her laughter echoing through the halls. Then small things started going wrong. Dimitri began working late more often. When I'd call his office, his assistant would say he'd already left. He'd arrive home smelling like perfume, not mine. When I confronted him, he'd get defensive, his eyes avoiding mine. "You're being paranoid," he'd snap. "I'm working my ass off to support this family and your freeloading sister." The fights escalated. We'd argue about money, about Vera's indefinite stay, about his mysterious absences, always with Vera listening from the kitchen, making sympathetic sounds like she genuinely cared about our marriage. "Marriage is so hard," she'd tell me afterward, rubbing my shoulders. "Dimitri seems really stressed. Maybe he needs space to decompress." One evening, I came home early from errands. Through the window, I saw Vera on our couch, with Dimitri's laptop open, scrolling through his messages. When I walked in, she slammed it shut, her face flushed. "Just checking the Wi-Fi," she said quickly, too quickly. That night, I installed a hidden camera in the living room. What I discovered made my blood run cold. Every day while I was at work, Vera would open Dimitri's laptop using the password she'd somehow obtained. She'd send flirtatious messages to his female colleagues from his accounts, delete my text to him before he saw them, even changed my contact name in his phone to nagging wife. Worse, she was intercepting calls from my friends, telling them I was going through something and couldn't talk. She'd canceled my therapy appointments, deleted job interview confirmations from my email, and had been spreading rumors to our neighbors about our marriage falling apart. The systematic destruction was breathtaking. She'd even been opening our mail, hiding bills to create financial stress between us. The night I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. "You always had everything handed to you," she said coldly. "Perfect husband, beautiful kids, nice house. Do you know what it's like watching your little sister live the life you deserved?" She'd been systematically destroying my marriage for 6 months, hoping Dimitri would leave me, and she could swoop in as the supportive friend who'd been there all along, the woman who understood him. I showed Dimitri the footage. His face went white as he watched Vera delete his anniversary reminder and send crude messages to his boss's wife from his account. "She's been sabotaging us this whole time," I said, my voice shaking. We called the police. Vera was charged with identity theft and harassment. As they led her away, she screamed that I'd ruined her life first, that I owed her this. "You ruined your own life," I called back. Dimitri and I spent months in counseling, rebuilding the trust Vera had systematically demolished. It wasn't easy. Some of the damage ran deep, but we survived her poison. Vera now lives in a studio apartment across town, blocked from all our accounts. Last I heard, she was telling people we'd thrown her out over jealousy. The truth is simpler. Some people are so broken, they'll destroy anything beautiful rather than fix themselves.